Oh, that elbow caught her in the chin.
Uh-oh.
In the jaw.
Oh, no.
Statlander. Sunday Night Fever.
Oh, my God. One. Oh, my God.
2, 3.
Oh, my God.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's get to this one, man. This was crazy, y'all. This was absolutely nuts. This was absolutely nuts. Like, I had a feeling it was going to happen, but it was on the fence if it would happen, though. But I had a feeling it would happen, though. I had a feeling Tony Khan would go in this direction, man. So, for the longest time, it had been out there that Kris Statlander was going to be the one to break Jade's streak. And I'm one of the people that was against it because, and the reason why I was against it was because she was on the shelf. And I felt like it wasn't like she was the only option you had to be Jade that was realistic. When they bought in Taya Valkyrie, I felt like that was the first real legit option they had to go be Jade. Because I was like, Taya got all the experience in the world. You know, she's a big girl, like as far as her size, she can handle Jade Cargill. Like realistically, if you put these two in the ring together, Taya Valkyrie could beat Jade Cargill. But the problem that I always had with the scenario, would Tony Khan ever let Taya do it? Because she's not a homegrown talent either, I felt like there was a chance that they weren't going to let Taya do it. That Taya was just a setup for Kris Statlander. Now, we'll talk a little bit more about Kris Statlander, but let's talk about this. The match itself between Jade Cargill and Taya Valkyrie was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. And I've been saying this for a while. Jade Cargill's been getting better and better in the ring. Because this was one of the few matches that she had in her career where her opponent provided a lot of offense. You know, it looked like, at first, Jade was handling Taya. It looked like Taya wasn't in the same league as Jade. And then when Taya got her offense on, it was looking like Jade, oh man, Jade was going to legitimately be in trouble. This actually would have been, to me, I would have just let Taya beat her and had Kris Statlander come back and beat Taya. That's the way I would have did it. Because you did a lot with Taya storyline. Like, you've been building this up since mid-March. Mid-March! Almost 2 months and a half, you've been building this storyline between her and Jade Cargill. You did a fantastic job with it to me. I think you did a fantastic job with it. It could have been slightly better, but to me, the way you did it, all the psychology, the games that was played between Mark Sterling and Leila Grey, Jade against Taya, who never really had any help from the back. It was always just Taya against those three, you know. And you built that story up. Then you even suspended her like just a couple of weeks ago. So you built that in. You had the match already. And I thought they were going to do exactly what they did in WWE with Asuka and Bianca Belair. Asuka got a rematch after losing against Bianca at WrestleMania and then was able to win on the rematch. I thought they were going to do the same thing here. And it's making me like, you know, I don't really like to speak about money. I hope Taya is getting paid a lot more in AEW than she did in Impact, because if she's out, she should have just stayed her ass in Impact after what happened with here. But this was a good match, man. I think that's why, bro, I'm kind of mad. I'm mad and happy at the same time. I'm happy for the fans. And I'm going to get to that. Like I said, when we talked about Kris Statlander a little bit more in depth, I'm going to talk about that part. I'm a little bit mad because they actually had a really good match for Jade to lose. Like, if Jade was going to lose a match, it should have been this one, the way they booked this one. This one was actually a really good match. And I don't like the way Jade lost, bro. Let's get into how this match went, and then I'm gonna reveal the poll. Then we're gonna get it. Then I'm gonna get into my thoughts. Cause I thought they wasted it. I think they wasted it, bro. I think they wasted it. They wasted a really good opportunity here, to legitimize her run as TBS champion in 59-0. Like, I think you really did a lot of damage to her reputation, man, with this loss. But let's go to the end of the match. So Grey climbed back on the apron and took a swing at Valkyrie, who quickly knocks her down. Cargill rolled up Valkyrie for a 2 count. Valkyrie came right back and hit the roll to Valhalla and went for the pin. And this shocked the hell out of me because I thought when she did that roll to Valhalla, I thought that was also going to be roll for Jade. Jade actually kicked out of that, and that's when I kind of knew, oh, Ty, you in trouble. Jade might actually win here. The referee stopped just a short making of the 3 count. Valkyrie hoisted up Cargill, who slipped out and threw a kick to the face, and it hit the Jaded for the win. And they gave him a lot of time for this match, almost 9 minutes for the TBS title. This looked like a pay-per-view match. Like, it looked way better than the TV match on Dynamite. And so Jade retains, and I didn't have a huge problem with Jade retaining. I said, you know what? If they let Jade retain, maybe they're going to let her go 100-0. You know? I know a lot of people don't want to see her go 100-0, but I said, you know what? If you're going to go on ahead and do it, just go on ahead and do it then. Just go on ahead and do it. The one reason why I did not want it to happen was because I didn't want Jade to lose a shot at maybe facing Toni Storm for the title at Full Gear or Revolution. Because I want Jade to turn babyface, and I wanted to turn babyface and go after Toni Storm for the title. I think that's what they should do. Let me know if y'all agree or not. I think that's what they should do. They should have her come after the main title, go ahead and get that one, and go from there, man. Go from there. I mean, AEW's not going to lose much for not being undefeated because you can always build up somebody to beat her record. If you get a prodigy somewhere, I will build them up and have them beat Jay's record and have them actually go 100-0. You could do it a male too, so like they did with Goldberg and WCW. So after that, that's when Kris Statlander came out. Mark Sterling messed this up so bad. So to me, the reason why Jade lost the way she did was because Jade was already in a really hard match against Taya, and she was not ready to wrestle again. They did this. I don't know if y'all caught Rampage the week before. Not this past Friday, but the week before. She was facing a bunch of jobbers until Taya came out. And Mark Sterling shouldn't have did this because Kris Statlander was the challenger, and Kris Statlander took it to Jade, and this was basically a squash match for Kris Statlander, and Jade does the job to her under a minute, caught her off guard, and she won. Now, with Statlander, I'm happy for the fans because the crowd was excited. This Vegas crowd was dead most of the night. But at this point, they got on their feet. So I was really happy because I know Kris Statlander has a lot of fans too. And even though I didn't want her to be the one to be Jade, I am happy for her fans and I'm happy for her because she's been through a lot of hell with her injuries and stuff. But it should be interesting to see what they do now. She's got the TBS title. I want to know who challenges her. This is the time, guys, this is the time where I think Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Anna Jay gets built up to take the TBS title. Maybe you build up Sky Blue right now. Build her up like you did with Toni Storm. This is the time to build her up, turn her heel, put her in the Outcast. Oh yeah, we're going to talk more about that. I think the Outcast need a 4th member. After what I seen with Blackpool Combat Club with Tanosuke Takeshita joining the group, yeah, I think they could use a 4th member. And I would like for a young member to join this time. I don't know about Anna Jay joining. They could do Anna Jay, but I would do Sky Blue. I would turn Sky Blue heel. And have her join the Outcast because she fits the punkish mode that they had, like the punk rock little thing that they got going on, the little emo thing. She got that, bro. Like Sky Blue could totally pull that off with them, and she'd be like the Wheeler Yuta of the group, like the little young prodigy that they trying to train up, bro. I will put Sky Blue in that group, and I have her go get the TBS title from Kris Statlander at Full Gear. Boom, because there's no reason. Sky Blue should be one of your main pillars right now. You just did it with the males. You put Jack Perry, you put Darby Allin, and you put Sammy Guevara all in there. Even though Sammy Guevara ain't that young, but you put all your boys, all your homegrown talents against MJF, another homegrown talent. You put them all in the same match last night. Bro, it's time for you to start building up those young girls, and you got to start getting them up the ladder. It's time to get Sky Blue up the ladder and turn her heel So she could go against Kris Statlander and get the belt for Kris Statlander. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do, because they might go with Thunder Rosa. I don't know. I don't know who they're going to go with for this TBS title, but it's going to be interesting. Jade, go at the Toni Storm. Let's see what they do with that. It's a lot of interesting stuff going on. I don't think anybody had a problem with Jade Cargill losing, though. I think even her fans knew it was coming sooner or later. I think the problem is just how she lost the match to me. Like, I ain't into that. You build it up too much to get squashed like that. Like, you could have easily just had Kris Statlander came out, beat her up, they have a match at All Out or something, and Kris Statlander gets her then. That way you could have built this up for 3 months. And, because you got to remember, like, Kris Statlander is definitely synonymous with AEW fans, but, like, outside of that, who knows who the hell Kris Statlander is? Like, if you would have built up Kris Statlander the way you did Taya Valkyrie, it would have been great. I would have rather did it like that, but hey, it got to rise out of the crowd. It is what it is. It's over now. We'll see where they go from here. I think it is an interesting turn that they took with it, though. Very interesting turn that they took with it. We'll see where they go with it. Going ahead, give me y'all comments, man. Oh! Didn't do the poll. Did not do the poll yet. Got to do the poll, because I got to get to my NXT videos. In the poll, 452 votes. Let me pull it up. A lot of y'all voted for Taya Valkyrie makes history, but this is actually a close poll, because Jade Cargill almost got to 40% of the votes. She did end up, y'all got this one wrong, and I did too. I'm with y'all. I got this wrong too. Jade Cargill actually went 60-0. Taya did make history, but Jay did lose. It just wasn't against Taya. 35 likes, y'all. Thank y'all for that one. And in the other poll, I asked y'all, of the challengers, who did you want to see the most get it? So Toni Storm was on top. Tiffany Stratton was second from NXT. And the two girls that lost, Taya and Lyra, Taya came in third with 11%. So, to me, I think they probably did make the right moves. I think they probably did. I think in the long run, I think they made the right moves. This allows Jade Cargill to go up the ladder now. So, it is what it is. But give me y'all comments, hit the like button on your way out of here, share the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.